we get to talk about something pretty special in the world of IEMs. Simgot DSP EW300. We gotta talk about it. So just stick around and let's have some fun. Welcome back to the Thrift Shop. Always trying to bring you something new, something good, so you don't waste your money. So I'm glad that you are here to watch some great content. If you can, please just hit the buttons. Cost you nothing. Don't be a freeloader. Just do it. All right. Appreciate it. So we have the EW300 here. Sorry for this reflective surface and finger magnet, but this is something pretty darn cool. I'm gonna pop up a little, opening thing here so you can see what's inside. It is a nice little box. Inside, you're going to be greeted with actually for the price of $79. You're getting a really nice unboxing for 79 bucks. Things keep getting better and better, which is good for the consumer. And I got to say, it's pretty darn cool. So in the box, obviously you'll see all the little things that you're going to get, and in a few seconds we're just going to talk about some of the key things, including this nice little case, which is by the way the same as the 500 LM case here, and you do get the crack bags with a set of nozzles here. You do get your ear tips, which are nothing special, nice silicone tips. You do get foams, so you can add foam, take foam out as needed to help dampen the sound, and you do get O-rings for your nozzles. So Simgot, as you know, they provide this. You can kind of tune these IEMs to do whatever you want, so that's pretty cool. Not everyone's into changing the nozzles. I've just left it stock the way it came, didn't change anything, because these things sound absolutely amazing for my library, needless to say. I am going to quickly pop up my music library that I was just listening to, so we have it up and ready to go. You will notice here are the IEMs, and you'll also notice that I have these on. These are the black version. They do come in like a chrome version. I actually like the black version, so they're not fingerprint magnets. And pretty cool. So you do get a heart. Maybe it's easier to pop up a picture. You do get a heart there. You can see that up close. And you do get an X. So hugs and kisses is the way I would say, in my opinion. But pretty cool nonetheless. I am running the 500 LM cable here because I am running it without the DSP cable, and we're going to talk about why. Here is the actual DSP cable that comes as part of this. Nothing to write home about, honestly. You do get a metal Y splitter. You do get a actually rather nice metal microphone here, and a play pause button. Works fine, connected to my Mac, everything no problem. And the microphone is actually really, really good. I'm going to pop that in right here, and you can take a look. Maybe I'll throw up a picture to kind of show. This is a test using the Simgot EW300 dongle IEM. This is how the microphones sound if you're going to take a phone call. So I have to say that looking at the frequency response, that this is very similar to the 500 LM. I don't know how, don't know why. Here are those beauties right here. See those? I'm going to try to get my light adjusted here. These things are great. These have been, I'm going to call my IEM of 2023, I guess. Tuned pretty cool, and they handle EQ very, very well. So when these came out, and you have to kind of, I guess, take a look at these. They are not identical, but very similar. This one's actually smaller. I'm going to call these mid-size, so they're going to fit in your ears rather nice. You can see the insertion is about the same, so I didn't have any problem. It's really nice. So, but fundamentally, if you look at the frequency response, you're going to see here that they look nearly, I'm just saying, relatively close. You're getting the Simgot house sound that sounds absolutely amazing. If you've been, this is your first time to my channel, you should know that, well, I like rock, I like metal, I like the mix of rock and rap, and I like old school Beatles. You know, I like all this stuff. Pretty much everything that comes through, I absolutely love. And if you watch the beginning, actually it'll be my next video. It'll be my next video. I'm gonna do an intro of singing Eazy-E. So I've been listening to some old school Eazy-E lately. So I like things that have, I guess, a bit of bass. You know, I am not a flat bass person where everything has to be neutral. I do have neutral IEMs that I absolutely love, but that's not what I enjoy when I'm having fun. If I want to shake my head, I want to listen to a pair of Simgots, and because they take EQ that really, really well. I'm assuming that's why they went with the DSP option here, because these things absolutely sound amazing with everything I threw at it. Most notably, the song that just got my head shaking is the band Hollywood Undead, which is a mix of kind of rock and metal and rap all thrown together. It's pretty cool. There's a song called Coming In Hot. Go take a listen. When you're done with this video, go take a listen, come back, and drop down your comments what you think of Hollywood Undead Coming In Hot, because it is pretty darn cool. It's got some serious, because it's got some electronic music into it. It's got some serious like 808 drum hits, and then you got the electronic kind of, you know, treble areas, I guess you want to say, that, you know, how things come in that way from electronic music. And it just sounded great. And then I listened to And Justice for All from Metallica. Thick, weighty, things just sounded perfect. Things were hitting hard where I wanted them to hit hard. Vocals were coming through great. The actual 500 LM and the EW300 sound absolutely amazing. The only time I noticed a little bit of a difference is when I listened to the Beatles. It's, you know, that the EW300 is using, it's a tribrid, so you're using one DD, dynamic driver. And they say ceramic, like it's a 10 millimeter ceramic diaphragm driver. They say the mids are provided by a 6 millimeter planar, and then the treble is going by piezoelectric. So I'm not sure where the where they're, you know, all these are, what frequency response the splits are for each one of these drivers, but it seems seamless. But when you listen to Beatles, you can notice just a little bit of, I'm calling a little bit of treble harshness. So it's not sure where the cutoff is for that piezo, where that is, but in general, it sounds good. And that could be the recording too. So, you know, it is an old Beatles tape recording. So, you know, be it is, it sounded fine with rap, it sounded fine with Metallica, just a little bit of difference. As far as the DSP, absolutely flawless, probably one of the best DSPs. This is going to be the benchmark for all DSPs moving forward. The only problem I had with this DSP is that this cable is rather short, and of course it's going to get tangled up. You know, it seems like a standard length here, quite honestly. I'm not saying that Simgot did anything wrong. It's just, for me, it's just a tad short. And being that my USB-C for my dock on my computer is way over there, I had to like put my head over there. I couldn't move. So now I know they're probably targeting this for you, someone using their phone. Maybe it's sitting right here in front of you. You would not have a problem at all. Depending where your computer is on your desk, if you're using it at a computer, you are going to have a problem. You may need to get a USB-C extension cable, and then you're fine. The cable is short, so, and obviously if it's too long, if you're using your phone, it's in your pocket, then you have a different problem. So it's hard to win in that scenario, but it is worth noting that for me, the cable is a little bit short. Now, I said, okay, this thing sounds great DSP. I mean, absolutely benchmark. This is the new DSP IEM to get. Let's take away the DSP cable. Let's just, you know, so I plugged it in directly to the 500 LM cable here, which is nothing, you know, to write home about, plastic ends. Plugged it into my IFI Pro Ican here, connected to my Schiit Bifrost 264, and I wanted to hear if it sounded like the 500 LM analog, and it doesn't. It sounds thin. It sounds pretty bad just running it analog. So I don't know if the regular, because they do sell this IEM just as an analog. I don't know if the frequency response of that would match, where it doesn't have much bass, very thin. I did get a little bit more layering and separation. I think that does come from this DAC having better spatial qualities. So you do get better layering and separation, although the frequency response is very thin and not very rewarding. So, and in fact, in Hollywood Undead, coming in hot, I barely got any bass. I could not tell there was an 808 hitting. So yeah, don't intend to use these for analog. That's all I can say. The DSP is absolutely phenomenal for $79. Head over to Linsol. They sent me these. They didn't tell me to say anything otherwise. All thoughts and opinions are mine. Thanks to Linsol. Please head over there. Linsol does a great job for us, music enthusiasts, audiophiles. They stock all your products. They ship fast. Great customer service. Head over there. Pick up these because you will love them. Peace.